Good evening, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Poznansky's Beer Reviews. I'm here at my friend Billy's house and Andrew's house. Today, we're doing a beer that I'm surprised I haven't done yet. It's one of my first craft beers I've ever had. I don't know why I've never done a review on it. I guess I've just been so in the realm of doing reviews on other beers that I've never tried before, that I've never tried one of the starters for me, you know? This is the Sierra Nevada Torpedo Extra IPA. This is a beer brewed from the Sierra Nevada Brewing Company out of Chico, California, and Mills River, North Carolina. IBUs on this one is 65. This is from the last time when I remember this beer. Very, very hoppy. Probably one of the most hoppiest beers I've ever had. And by hoppy, I mean like hop resin, not just like citra or floral hop notes. Very harsh hop notes. But anyway, the IBUs on this one are 65. The bittering hops are Magnum. Finishing hops are Magnum Crystal and Citra hops. Malts are two-row pale and caramel malts. Food pairings for this are lamb, duck, southwestern cuisine. The cheese is aged Gouda. Commercial description on this one is that Sierra Nevada, we take hops seriously. Torpedo Extra IPA starts with the world's finest whole cone hops and intensifies their flavors with a little magic from our hop torpedo. The Torpedo is a revolutionary method of dry hopping that brings this beer alive with a rush of complex hop aromas and flavors not found in any other beer. So without further ado, pop the top on the thing. Quite smoky. Pour it into the glass. Oh, and I believe this is 7.2. Yes. 7.2% alcohol by volume. Got such a head, I guess I should have tilted the glass a little bit, but oh well. In the light, produces a very nice, I would say light amber color. Very filtered. Lots of carbonation, lots of bubbles streaming up from the bottom. You got a nice pillowy off-white head going on. On the nose, not much actually. I'm actually a little surprised. From what I remember of this beer, it was very hoppy on the nose. I'm quite surprised I'm not really getting much. Little bit of some hops there, some malt. It says 65 IBUs, and it's fairly fresh. It was packaged last month. Not even a month ago, 1/18/17. So, it's pretty fresh. Unless my taste buds aren't what they used to be, or my smell isn't what it used to be. But anyway, without further ado, let's give this a taste. Okay. Very bitter, piney. Not what I usually tend to look for in my IPAs. It's very well balanced. The malts complement the hops, the Citra hops especially. But for me personally, what I typically like in my IPAs are the Cascade hops. Those are honestly my favorite types of hops. Then those are they use that in their regular Sierra Nevada Pale Ale, which I particularly like a little bit better than this. This is just more bitter. It doesn't really actually have that IPA flavor that most people like. It's just very, very bitter, which is good if you like that. Mouthfeel is medium to light-bodied. Can't really taste the alcohol presence, although there is a little zing there. This would definitely go good with some of your more pungent, like it says aged cheddar. This would also go very well with your more pungent, like, you know, sharp provolones. Maybe some of your more moldier cheeses. The more blue it is, the better it is, as I say. You know. For meats, some chicken, maybe some like garlic seasoned fish would go good with this. Spicy dishes, because you get that bitterness, that tangy bitterness in the back that will also complement, you know, I guess the harshness of the jalapeno, so maybe more to the Mexican side. And I'm not too sure how close to the border Chico is from California, but maybe they took that in consideration. Who knows? And the head retention is beautiful. Look, you still got a 3-finger of a head going on. Prevents oxidation from getting into your beer, in case you guys didn't know that. Also, when we're drinking this beer, remember it is 7.2, so it's a little bit more on the heavier side than, you know, the pale ale and a few other ones that they brew. So don't drink too many of these and drive, please. I like my fans to keep coming back.
You should really be saying don't drink any of these and drive, but...
Thank you, Billy. She's right. You shouldn't be drinking any of these and drive. Don't drink and drive, period.
Adults. We get it. Drink responsibly.
But other than that, I do like this. It's a little different from what I remember. I'm pretty sure the recipe has changed over 5 years. So,
What else am I putting in here?
as a grade of a beer, I'll give it a 9. As a grade for an IPA, though, I'd probably give it a 6, because for me personally, I tend to like my IPAs a little bit more fruity, and this is very foresty. Bless you. This is very foresty, and not the flavor that I'm looking for. I know Rate Beer and Beer Advocate, I forgot to look up the grades, but I know they give it like 98s and outstanding and 100 in world class. I think that just comes with the Sierra Nevada name sometimes. Excuse me. But for me personally, as an IPA, it's not as good as some of the others I've had from them and from other breweries. But as a beer itself, it's a decent beer. Let me know what you guys think down below. You can write a comment in. Make sure to subscribe to my channel. Also, request for new beers that you guys want to watch. And we'll see you next time on Posnansky's Beer Review. Bye.